Hello everybody, welcome to another interesting edition of No Holds Barred with IT. This is a channel where we say the way it is. No apology to anybody. How are you doing, my people? Thank you very much, all my subscribers in the house. Those who had, written their comment, let me know their thoughts. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. God bless you richly. So, for those of us who has not subscribed, I want us to join this channel where we speak the truth and put the devil to shame. So, before I move on, kindly do this. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. God bless you. So today I want to, discuss with us the reason why Johnson Suleiman, your apostle, cannot win the media war. Yes, he cannot win the media war. For those of us who are not Nigerians, but because I know by now, even a child born today, we know who Suleiman is. Some of his stooges have said we are making him popular, but then I think he's being popular for the wrong reason. Yeah. So, for the benefit of my viewers elsewhere outside Nigeria and those who are not Nigerians, yes, Johnson Suleiman is a self-acclaimed apostle in Nigeria. He owned a ministry, he preaches and all that. But then he came into the limelight, actually, because his headquarters, his church's headquarters is in a place called Auchi in Edo State, Nigeria. So he came to the limelight about 5-6 years ago when suddenly the news broke that he has arrested a young lady of 23, and people were like, okay, what's going on? And back then he said the lady was trying to blackmail him. So what was the reason for the blackmail? It was while the lady was locked up in the prison without trial that she told the whole world that she has been having an affair, an illicit affair with this man of God in court. So everybody was like, oh, what's going on? So that was how Suleiman brought himself out. Suleiman, introduced himself to the social media, especially. And recently, he actually sued a blogger. He has done that back in Nigeria. I'm still going to do another video on that. Yeah, he arrested someone in Nigeria, and he almost had his way, if not that. The social media again, began to shout. So, when he now, recently now, you those that are following the case, you saw what happened, what played out in London. So he lost the case. He initiated against another blogger in London. Of course, the system in Nigeria is different from that of London. All right. So he lost the case. So that's why I want to talk today about why Suleiman cannot and will not win the media war. I'm a trained journalist, and anybody who knows their onions, we know that the media is a powerful stuff. The reason why mainstream media in Nigeria might not be really dwelling on Suleiman is that it takes an investigative journalism to really do the work. In advanced countries of the world, if they really want to, as an investigative journalist, the journalist might be a member of his church for years. Yeah, and she will just be there. So, to dig out stuff. But of course, we know the system in Nigeria that, and well, in other African countries that such things is very, very, very rare. So when Otobo came up, uh, if only Suleiman, because having a media outfit in your church is not about uh, they streaming your program, streaming your activities. No, the media is more than that. Why do you think corporate organizations have public relations departments? Mhm. Every organization that knows its worth will have a public relations department, and they will have a PRO. Even government ministries, they have PROs. That if something breaks or is about to break, the PRO goes into action. He or she call press conferences. He or she begin to explain, this is it, this is it. Debunk some, admit to some, and explain why it happened. And because if they understand that, if they call the bluff of the media just like you did, because you call the bluff of the social media, that's why you having this encounter with the social media. If mainstream secular ministries, if they know, if they appreciate the place of the media, then you should. Like I said, media is not about live streaming your program or posting your preaching on YouTube or on social media network. No, it's more than that. The PRO department is to tidy up your image, is to lobby, is to make propaganda where necessary. Because if you just leave information out there, things will begin to emerge like we are seeing now. And by the time you want to do damage control, it will be hard. And the kind of damage control Suleiman think he is doing, which is a wrong one, is to try to, bribe bloggers, bribe content creators. Okay, those you have bribed, the fact that you have bribed has not changed anything. Because I, for instance, I wasn't really keen in talking about men of God and all that on YouTube. I have another channel where I teach Yoruba, so I concentrated on that. But then it came to a point where I said, no, this is not right. I mean, I should lend my voice into this. And so I know a lot of bloggers that are now coming up. That's the same thing with them. That's why I said, and the man of God said recently that God himself is the one who is doing this. And the reason I think why he's doing this, which I'm very sure of, is he wants to clean his church. And he will. Trust me, he will. So when Otobo case came up, the normal thing you should have done, Johnson Suleiman, instead of trying to cover up, bribe people, because I told you, for every blogger you bribed, God will raise 50. So the ones you have bribed now, what effect is it having? Is that activity having on your image? It's messing your image up the more, trust me, and you know it. Now, when Otobo came up, when that lady began to ask you for compensation because you, according to her, you poisoned her drink and she lost the pregnancy she had for you. If you really know what PR is, if you really know what the media is, what you have done is for your PRO, I don't know who manages you, to go out there, call the mainstream press. When I say the mainstream, the conventional press, all right, not social media. Because you, as a pastor, every mega pastor should have relationship with the press. That's the truth. I mean, you can't. That's just the truth. Your PRO, if you have one, should go into action, call the press conference. Hey, this is what happened. In fact, You yourself should have addressed the press. Admit. You might not necessarily admit to all, because really you are accountable to God. I know that. You can discuss the details with God in your closet. But to the press, admit, okay, I had a relationship with this girl. You might even say, okay, I didn't poison any drink, but I have a relationship with her, but I'm sorry. Blame the devil for it. Step down from your pulpit. Tell the world that, okay, because of this thing, you have fallen from the grace. You are going on a month retreat. You want to go and be with the Lord. Your associate pastor will take over the reign of the church for the next 1 month or thereabout, or the time you give yourself. And then you excuse yourself from the church. In fact, trust me, Suleiman, if you have done that time, you will have been the darling of everybody. In fact, the table will have turned against Otobo. People will have said, oh, it's the devil that wants to use her to make you fall. It's the devil that's because the devil has seen that. Because I always say it on my channel. I used to listen to you, Suleiman. Trust me. You are a man that knows the scripture. I give it to you. You preach without you quote the scriptures offhand. I've said it severally. You introduced me to Dick Annotated Bible. Yeah. So that will tell you I listen to you. So if you have done that time, instead of trying to lie, trying to cover up, in fact, people will have been on Otobo that, okay, why you don't know he's a pastor? It's the devil that wants to use you to make him fall. It's a lie of the devil. He will not fall. This and that. And that will be all. That would have been your best bet. So the reason why you cannot win, because nobody can. Ask leaders all over the world. They know they cannot. If they know they can win a war of the press, there wouldn't be any need for the PRO department. There wouldn't be any need for the media. They will not have a media department. And if you're out there, if influencers, all over the secular influencers, if they fail to romance the press, they're in trouble. They know it. No matter the money they have. Trust me, the power of the pen is mightier than the power of the sword. So going forward, people have concluded that you cannot change this and that, but I still believe that nobody is beyond redemption. That's the price Christ paid. That's what we are calling you out to do. Just repent. That's it. That is it. You went online in your church, because I said online because your messages is out there rather, and said you have listed 15 channels on YouTube. I had it. I can't play your video. You know why? You have listed 15 channels that you want to deal with, mine inclusive, because even when my channel was you started blocking my videos when my channel was less than 50 subscribers. So I was like, okay, why is this man having sleepless night because of a baby channel like this? So you took the wrong step. You said so what happened? Have you been able to silence us on YouTube? No. The answer is no. When we do video, you will block it. We do another one. Because it is when you do this to the media, it is when you do this to the press that you put yourself in more trouble. I continue saying it. For one video you block, I will do 10. Still on you. I won't say you block video and then relax. The media doesn't work like that. The media doesn't give up. Yeah. So that's why all those wrong steps you took, getting people arrested, lying, taking people to court, blocking our videos, it won't help you. Oh my goodness, it will not. That's why you cannot win the war against the media. So people, what are your thoughts? Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Someone wrote, someone sent a message. I mean, he wrote a comment that Suleiman himself has said it several times. They are using my name to grow their channel. And I asked, what's in your name? What's in your name? If you remove the man of God title, that's it. Nothing. So, it's because you are a man of God. That's why we are on you. I have said it severally. There are thousands of you that are doing what you are doing. Sleeping with women, living their lives the way they want. Nobody mind them because they have no consequence to anybody. But if you say you have a name that is being tarnished, is either you remove that man of God from your name or you change your ways. So if you don't want us to use your name to grow our channel again, you said it and your people are saying it, oh, we're using him to grow our channel. Okay. And I replied the person, so tell your papa to stop, to change. Then we will stop. That's it. And we will focus on other things. So people, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Thank you very much. I'm still expecting, some people has responded to the 1 minute video I said you should send to me. Yeah, I want to make a video. I want to see some of your faces. I want to make a celebration video on the victory, because the victory is not about Maureen, it's just about all of us. Because I can imagine if Suleiman had his way in that case, it would be quiet by now. It would go out for all other bloggers. It will go out for all other, people saying stuff. So it's a victory for the truth. It's a victory for lovers of truth all over the world. So please, I'm still expecting, for those who have sent their videos, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And I'm still expecting yours. Like I said, I'm going to use the first 30. Thank you very much. Stay safe. And if you are a stooge of Suleiman in the house, let me see your comments too. Bye-bye. And the Lord will keep us safe. I love you. Bye.